Hi, my name is Joy Lake, and I'm going to be coloring and praying for Dave while I play our podcast that we recorded and published while he was in Costa Rica after his wife passed away. We are buddies. We are not a couple. I call him my stage husband because we used to sing and play for hospice patients when his wife was in Wildflower. These are our Zoom calls, and this one is episode 4. The sound is a little sketchy with freezing, but we still had a lot of fun, so I thought I would play them and color and pray for him. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see.
Haven't heard about Anchor? It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Boner? Oh my gosh.
That sounded really bad.
I know. That's how you spell it, though.
Debonair
Yeah.
or
It looks
debonair?
It looks like the boner. I remember that from a long time ago when I was a kid. I looked at that and maybe I changed a couple letters in my mind, and I just thought it was boner.
You think?
Yeah. Well, that's been like since high school. It's so weird.
That's funny. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
You just wake up or what?
Oh, we were up at 4 because he had to go to work. So
Oh, right.
it was one of those mornings where I put on the YouTube guys I wanted to listen to, and then I crawl back in bed, and hopefully my brain takes it in while I rest. But a lot of times it's almost like meditation, like a droning sound in the background, and then I just kind of zone out and fall asleep. So it's kind of been one of those mornings. Dog's been good. Jessie's been good. This is her first day out of the kennel while we're talking.
Right on. And tomorrow she gets.
No, that's Tuesday. She gets surgery.
Tuesday.
I'm acting all excited because I'm so excited she's getting her surgery. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be so excited. And I have to say that the normal thing that happens with the dog when they go to the vet where they're all scared and with COVID, they come out to our vehicle and get her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then when she's done, they bring her back out to us. So she's had 2 vet visits, and she doesn't seem to care that she's going to the vet. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, and when I take her in at 7:30 on Tuesday, they'll take her in, and then I'll pick her up around 2:30, and she will have had the surgery and have been recovered. So then when I get her, she'll be as if nothing happened, apparently.
Yeah.
She'll probably have a cone. Oh, there's her tail. I don't know. Can you see?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, so she's kind of at my feet. So, hey, get out of there. You don't get to be there. No, get out of there. You know better. Get out of my bedroom. Well, she likes to go on my side of the bed, so I'm calling it our bedroom when she's on that side of the bed, and out here in the main area is her area. So she's like right at the edge, right at my feet, pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
So
It's like a dog. Well, that'll help calm her down, or as she gets older.
yeah, she hasn't gone into heat. I just really don't want her ever to go into heat.
Yeah.
I don't want
see,
to.
that's number 2. That's what I was told when I got. Yeah. That's right. It's not a snip. It's more like
Yeah, she's a girl. So I think it's basically the same. I don't know. Maybe they take out her ovaries, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could ask. That would be a good idea. Because whatever. Yeah, cute. Maybe I will. Rid of the menstruation process, so it'd have to be the ovaries that come out.
Yeah, I don't know what they take out. I didn't ask.
I tell you, Hannah did it. She got the surgery so that she got her tubes done. My daughter.
Oh, yeah, you told me she was going to. Yeah.
Yeah, in October she did it. I'm so proud of her. Yeah.
You know. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
You know, you can get those ovaries, and you can make like a necklace for you, one for
Yeah, no,
gold for Ray.
No, we're good, thanks.
I was trying to figure out how to say that, you know. I don't, you know, but
Funny.
yeah. But anyway,
I wonder if there's a name for him if you deep fry him.
you know, like Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah. Huh.
You know,
there's a girl version.
what?
I wonder if there's a girl version for those pets and those animals, those farm animals.
I don't know. Find out, man.
Oh my God.
Hey,
you just froze.
Seriously, because I was working on a little opening tune. You know, the Joy and Dave and Joy Pod Show. You know, cast is coming to you live from Costa Rica and LeGrand or Elgin.
Elgin, I'm in Elgin, darn it.
That's what I just said, damn it. And I can keep going up the line with words, so better stop here. But also, like, maybe we talk on the phone and kind of get an idea. So we kind of have a beginning, middle, and end. In other words, right now we're just, and I like that. It doesn't mean we can't do that and get off topic and stuff, but you know, I think to make it more, let's say, more professional, but keep the fun and the jovial, you know.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's
but
not
man,
a
I had this
business meeting.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No, I don't. Don't miss.
Well, I think whatever tune you would do with music, just make it something you say, because I liked it on the first one. Well, that's what I started the show with, was what you said after you played that Kid Rock song.
I know, I heard that one. It's like
good.
Well, it's got the F word, so.
Well, yeah. So, like, if you don't have any cuss words, then I can send it out to my. It'll be easier to send it out on Facebook because I have a lot of church people on my Facebook.
Yeah, so that's I think. Then I was working this tune out, you know, in my head, and it was just everything was, you know, I was rhyming and everything, and it was just a little, but it was like 4 or 5 lines, and I mean, I couldn't write it down fast enough. It just came, you know, like an inspiration. It's really great, yeah.
Cool. Well, get it set up so that it's running, and then when you first get audio, do it, and then I won't cut it out. I'll make that the beginning. And you could just every time.
I'll let you know when I get, you know, because I pulled my guitar out and I started, and then of course I couldn't remember what I said, but it'll come back. It's, you know, right now it's just kind of getting itself together in my head. That's how I work, you know.
Yeah.
Once I, you know, it's all good. But
well, at this point, I kind of figure that I'll start the podcast with whatever you say when you first come on. So when you first are on and you've got audio, just do it. Whether you've got a guitar or not, the problem, once you introduce the guitar, it might spark some kind of a investigation stuff for copyright. Like then they have those bots that listen for certain things so that they know how to.
we don't want to miss that up. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't introduce guitar and you just say it or sing song it or however, then that might be the best way for us. But then it's an intro. So you can start.
Yeah, we need an intro, yeah.
Yeah, so that's your job. My job is to host.
Yeah, you're the host is Twinkie.
Oh, thank you.
That's another one I should have saved that for years.
Yeah. So, yes, I just figure when I'm editing for the podcast, whatever we start with, whatever you say when we first start, that's pretty much where we'll start.
Okay. All right, yeah. And then one thing I think would be good is to limit it to 30 minutes.
Okay.
I
Just
mean,
remember that when I cut out stuff, sometimes it makes it, like our 47 minutes yesterday went to 30 minutes. Because we talked about bills and address change and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Today's is an hour.
I don't know that we have to keep it to a certain length.
No, I don't know that we have to, but I think if it gets too long, people like, it's things I've been kind of thinking about overnight. But, oh my gosh.
It's supposed to be us just catching up, hanging out, being friends.
Yeah, no. I get that's what.
Longer we can. It doesn't have to look a certain way.
Yeah, and I don't want to take that part out because that's fun. That's the fun part. So.
Yeah.
But you can't use like Procter & Gamble product or anything, right?
I can only do what they offer me. So for right now, it's the people hosting the podcast. It's their thing. They sent me the script. I just had to read it. So anybody listening
okay. Yeah.
Well, anybody listening to the show would have heard it at the beginning. Yeah. That's not true. I'm not going to read and promote something that's
right.
So any advertiser, sponsor people, if they want me to read their ad and put it in our show, I still have to say yes.
Yeah, I
don't have to say yes.
Well, you know what's funny is when I listen to the podcast, they talk about Anchor, right?
Yeah, and it was in my voice. That's my voice. That's me.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I go, man, that sure sounds like Joy. No, it's good. Good job. Good work.
You're funny. Yeah, that's me.
I go, that sounds like Joy. I got to ask her tomorrow if that was her. Good job.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've been auditioning for voiceover parts and voice work through a Portland company. There's an app called Covico. So I don't know. Some people said it's a scam. Other people say they get work all the time. So I think it's basically, if you get work, it feels legit, and it is. And if you don't get work, you think you got scammed. I audition for them, and then I just wait for the deadlines, and then they have to have time to show their clients, and then their clients get to pick who they want. And
well, I did some voiceover. Actually, they were like advertising when I was working with Marcel.
Yeah.
Professional studio, anyway. Yeah, and because he liked my voice, obviously it has changed over the years. So, wow, wait. Are you getting a cold?
No, I just do that thing where when I wake up, I have to blow my nose. But
yeah, a brother-in-law, my brother and his girlfriend, they end up getting like a little cold or sniffles in their body, cold and
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. It only lasts a couple of days.
Is this the brother over in Montana?
No, this is one in upstate. It's in Oregon. It's near Salem.
Oh, okay. And you have two brothers?
2 brothers and 4 sisters. That's why I have such a strong feminine side.
All the better to get to know you.
That's right. But I can go full on logger, clicking the switch. So
you're well rounded.
Yes. Did I ever tell you what I think I did when I go to parties? When I was in high school, stuff. I the guys. I would hang around with the gals. I just found myself because they were talking more than just football or chicks and stuff like that. And they had some kind of meet. It was interesting, they laughed.
The conversation.
yeah, they had, yeah. Everybody else had shallow male eagles. And I got one of those too. I got to bring out once in a while. Oh, you're oh, God, you'll never guess what happened. You talk about foreshadowing.
What?
Quickly. Well, I was doing my workout, right?
This morning?
Yeah, I rode into town, got some food because I was the little store last night, just completely out of stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I ran into town. I had to get some new test strips too. But let me show you something real quick, then I'll explain. See, can you see that?
What am I looking for? I see a picture on the wall with a lamp and a chair. Okay, now I see your 2-liter bottles. Are they just filled with water?
2.5, yeah.
Okay.
All vodka.
Oh,
I'm testing myself.
I'm pretty sure that said Coca-Cola.
Yeah. It's just, I feel full of water. But just before this happened, I thought, man, if these bags ever rip,
Oh, no.
I'm going to have water everywhere. And sure enough, right then, but
Oh, no.
one falls out. And then I look at the other bag and it has they wear out because, I guess now I got to get a couple of big ones,
Or
big bags.
Triple bag.
I might have to start doing that just for the hell of it. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt a damn thing because I was going to sweep, and I thought about mopping today too because I just take a towel because I don't have a mop.
Oh.
And just
I have your mop.
Yeah, if you send it. No. But I just get a good wet, and then I just scooch around through them with my feet. Or sometimes I'll get down on my knees,
So did you already do that, or you're gonna do that?
No, I'll probably sweep today and do the thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bring my bike in and out from the.
Oh yeah.
You get some stuff in, and there's a little crack in the door where my little Bealy or my gecko buddies come in.
For real?
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple in there living with me.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind at all. I mean,
I guess it's kind of like having a cricket or a spider around, huh?
Yeah, what the hell? This one just has 4 legs and talks back.
Walks on the walls.
Walks on the walls and it'll talk to me, depending on how much I drank. I only had 2 beers last night. That's kind of going by the wayside.
For real?
It's happening naturally,
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, because it's just, a lot of times, like I'll probably get a couple tonight. I think I'm going to go down and eat at Langosta Surf Club. The place is right near me. So I don't have to go into Tamarindo where weird shit happens. But, COVID, there's a lot of that. So, and it's very open air.
Okay.
And usually I go down there like at 5:30. There's hardly anybody in there anyway. And get to see Hazel and Steve and
Should I rename your fish?
Huh?
Should I rename your fish? Did you get the screenshot I sent you? Oh, you froze again. Where are you? You're all frozen. There. Oh, there you are. I didn't see anything you said. It was frozen.
Yeah, it just froze up. It happens. Hey,
I sent you another screenshot about a half hour, 45 minutes ago. I'm shrank all your decorations in the fish tank, made them small and pushed them to the side so the fish might come to the front. And
they're there.
They kind of did, but anyway.
But they're not swimming.
Well, you just get a screenshot. They're swimming, but yeah.
I'm kidding, yes. But I wrote back. I go, God, they're not swimming. Are they okay? You're not over. something like this. You're not overfeeding them, are you? Something like that.
Okay, I didn't see it. I wasn't looking though. I was busy doing. Well, I had to get the dog out before we started for the call, and I needed to have a little something to eat before we started, and yeah, so.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know if this is a word. This would be a first for me. Can you check inside my ear?
Yeah, you're funny. What are you talking about?
No, is there? I can't see it.
Real? Okay.
Yeah, let's try. What else we got going on? I'll get right up here by the.
Okay, so go down lower. I mostly see your cheekbone. So, am I looking in your ear or the outside of your ear?
Yeah, and I can see the outside. I got little scratches. I got a bug bite or something,
So, what am I looking for?
but it won't work. Just I don't know. I've got just as I'm done.
Okay.
It's just let me put my debonair gloves. Look it up. How do you spell it?
Debonair, I believe, is the word.
I know.
He's talking about his glasses.
That's how my mind works. I just make up words that go. But I don't know. There's just something in there, and I think I just irritated. I put my earplugs in. So maybe I'll go down tonight because they're not working on the road.
You can put olive oil in your ear, and it'll if there's something in there, it'll get it out.
No, it's not. It's like it's a scratch or something. But I put some triple ointment on it.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to get infected, whatever. So
Yeah.
and I think when I put my earplug in, I breathe.
Oh, like if it was a scab, you jolt
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, it's not bleeding or anything. It's just kind of weird.
Okay.
But I thought we could try that with the camera, see what happens.
It didn't work because I couldn't get the right angle.
Yeah.
So it's not like I could move the screen.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of fun to try.
I wonder how doctors do their visits because I know they're doing them over the.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough one.
I know, but that'd be cool if like you had certain things at home that the doctor could say, okay, now move it up or down or something. So I don't know. That's
yeah. Who knows? They might. They probably have some kind of. I don't know. Because if you got a sore throat, I guess that might be easier to look at. Still, you'd have to point the camera into the lens. So.
And you'd have to have a really bright light. So I'm not. Yeah, that's kind of funny, huh?
I think I'll Google it.
Probably a good idea.
It'd be kind of, I'm kind of interested in how they do it. Obviously, they certainly can't be paying as much, charging as much, rather.
I don't, it's just for seeing the patient, but now they have to keep all the technology up, so there's costs with that too.
Yeah, that could be.
They have to run the lab, there's still got to be office visits, whether they're virtual or not, they still have to, there's other people who have to come in. There's just some that you can't see on a camera. So they still have they still have to pay for the facility to be open.
That's true.
Yeah. And there's always the emergency room, the ICU,
Yeah. Man, today I went down and decided to get groceries. I went to try to pay my internet bill.
Yeah.
You're supposed to pay within 3 days. And I'm going to ride down there again. I was getting kind of out of food. Because I thought I was going to eat down there at the surf place. They were closed last night.
Oh, yeah.
So then I had stuff. I've got stuff here. But enough to get me by a few days. But anyway, so I'm going to stock up again tomorrow, get some more food. And anyway, I'll try it again there. But they messed up. This place I'm supposed to go, it's kind of like ghetto area. That's what it looks like. It's just off the beach. It's just right off the main road. But you got people that come up and ask for money. But 3 times I've tried, I paid my internet bill. 3 times there was a problem. Let's just say there was an issue. He entered the number and my name didn't come up. Normally it's, David Paul Young, but one time the internet went down. That was not their fault. But I found out I paid at the bank right where I get my food. It's like a little mall, strip mall thing.
Yeah.
Basically a bank and a grocery store.
Nice.
And yeah, so I can go in there now. And that's where I get to talk to my buddy Junior. So that's cool.
Yeah. So you do have friends. I need to rename those fish.
Well, yeah, I got friends, but we just don't. Yeah.
You can't go hang out, but you see them when you're shopping and stuff, so that's cool.
Like I saw Danny in the store. He's number 1 tenant.
Oh,
and I
okay.
was talking to him, and he's the one that said there's a pharmacy you can get it. Then I might try that.
Oh.
The one where I got my strips today, I tried it, and they said no, they don't do that. But he's the one that told me that the guy at the pharmacy told me at the bank I can get it on there. So I just soon go in, and get that,
cool.
and see Junior, blah blah blah.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's kind of fun that you go to the same places, so then you get to know the people that work there.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
And put up with me, and and you see these stupid little things that are just funny. Is like I bought a bunch of stuff today, fill my bag, and she asked if I wanted a bag, and I don't want to hold the line up because I gotta get it all organized, and so I always ask for bags.
Yeah.
And so then I go out, and there's got little tables set up with no chairs, but I sit it down and do my deal. And anyway, and today I got thinking, why the hell don't I just put it back in the little basket, stuff that I get, and then take it out there, load it, bring the basket back in, because I always come in to get the other hand after I get it done.
That sounds efficient.
Yeah, it's just like, why didn't I think of that before, It's just simple. Yeah, it's just weird.
What seems simple after you think of it is
just
office, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, the ocean was blowing like 20 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Which it doesn't matter. I mean,
is that normal or not?
Well, no, it's 10 to 12, 14 is probably normal. So it's blowing a little harder than normal. But man, the waves were rolling one right after another,
So did you swim in that?
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I usually wait till there's a lull, and if I can get in 80 before getting rolled over, that's great, 80 strokes. Otherwise, I just do 40, and then I also take a look around because, at one time I almost swam into surfboarders.
Oh no!
Because the current takes you, and you just get taken a little bit that way. Pretty soon you're going in a little different direction. I mean, I was still like 20 feet away, but it was a hell of a lot closer where I got to doing the 80 strokes. So it just depends on how it is. But yeah, they were just coming in one after another. It's kind of fun because it's always a little different,
Yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, and I had the pickup yesterday, because I had to do laundry, and he was working open to close, so we had planned that I would make the bank deposits in the night drop since they're not open on the holiday, and I'd do some grocery shopping, and I'd get the laundry done, so I rode into work with him, and then I took the pickup, and so I went and did the grocery shopping, and then brought the food back, and got the laundry ready, and did the Zoom call with you. Then I left to go do the laundry, and I'm packing these 2 huge garbage bags, like the big ones for your yard waste, the heavy duty ones, so I can use them over and over. And I have these 2 huge bags, plus the bag with the laundry soap and the bags for the clean laundry when it's done, and my purse, and pack it up to the door, and the door says, "We're closed for New Year's Day." I'm like, I really did cry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a pain in the ass, man.
This is the only day he's out of his uniforms. If I don't do laundry today, what am I supposed to do? So I packed it all back into the pickup and came home, and then I thought, oh, I guess I could go into LeGrand, but I better make sure somebody's open.
Yeah, right.
So I timed it so the one place that I've always done laundry in LeGrand when I first moved there was open, and so I timed it so I left. And I went and did laundry and got done by the time I needed to go pick him up. So it worked out, but what a pain.
Oh, shit.
One day. I have a hard enough time timing the laundry with his schedule with us having one vehicle right now, and then and one day that I get to do it, you're closed? You're never closed.
Why are they closed? I mean, is there somebody there?
No, that's what I didn't understand, but I think it also leaves them off the hook for if there's any issues. Because there's a phone number you can call if you have an issue. So they just didn't want to get...
They didn't want to be bothered. I got
it. They just really wanted a day off. And I don't blame them. I'm not...
Right.
But, we don't come in every day. Like, the sign should have been up 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that you were going to be closed. Anyway, so I got it handled, and I was very grateful that the LeGrand one was open. And, so... But that was what?
I think, and I may be wrong because I'm a lot of years old, but I think in the Grand that was the only time that I've ever done laundry.
Oh, at that laundromat when I took you?
Yeah.
I haven't gone to that one. I don't know what it's like in there, so.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were outside. Yeah.
Right, with the dog.
And I was in. Yeah.
Yeah, so I always went to Bubbles because that's where I went when we first moved there, and I had the kids there and stuff, so I kind of know where everything's at and hard, so. Right. It was kind of cool, though, because I was going to leave at 3:30, and then I didn't end up leaving until like 20 after 4, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I can get this done, but I kept having things sidetrack me, and I'm like, God, what is going on? So when I got there, though, if I had left on time, I would have been screwed because the people that were there was like 3 ladies who were all there doing a ton of laundry, and their stuff was in the dryer when I got there. So if I had gotten there on time, I would have got the washer I wanted. I needed the 2 big washers. And then, right when I was leaving, this couple showed up with like 5 baskets of laundry. So it's like I had this little sweet spot where there was just one other guy in there doing his laundry, and we were both quiet, and it was peaceful once those other ladies left, and it was nice. I'm like, thanks God. And then I got done and I hadn't planned on what I was going to do for dinner. I had stopped and gotten him some pepperoni. It was so cold that I knew it wouldn't go bad, and I knew he wouldn't want to stop and get dinner. But I needed a snack on the way home. So I grabbed him pepperoni from Ambler Market on the way into town. And I thought, well, I don't want to eat the pepperoni. I don't like it.
I don't like
it on a cold day. It doesn't satisfy me, but he loves it. So anyway, I thought, well, I haven't had KFC. I've been home in Elgin. I don't get to go anywhere. And KFC's closed by the time he gets off work, so I never ask him to bring it home. And that's yucky if it's cold. So I thought, I'm going to get KFC. And my friend was in there working, so that was cool. I got to say hi to her. Hi, Joy. Like, hi. Yeah. It was cool. And then I wasn't as hungry as I thought I was, so I brought 2 pieces of the chicken home, and I'm gonna put it on a salad when we're done. So
Nice.
chicken salad.
Yeah. Sounds like I've been doing more cooking than you have.
Yeah, I definitely don't have a kitchen. I really don't have a kitchen. So
you really don't have any means.
Well, I have a couple skillets. I have crock pots. I have a microwave. I have a hot plate. I have a water pot to heat up hot water.
Yeah.
I have a toaster oven. But the problem is, ready? The electricity, I can only run one thing at a time.
Well, you gotta get that taken care of when you can.
Because we have our heater on down here. The whole bedroom, living room area is connected to where the kitchen stuff is. So if you're running the microwave, don't run anything else. And then the power box is outside. So, yeah, I popped for the other night when I was making dinner, and he's like, "We just lost power." I'm like, "Oh shoot! I turned on the skillet before the water pot was done."
So,
yeah.
So what's the deal with the? I mean, does it not have as big enough amp blocks?
There's just too much of the house is on a breaker.
Okay.
Whoever wired the house originally, it's a really old house.
Okay, well,
it's not. And when they rewired, they didn't break it up into smaller breakers. He has to rewire the whole house when we're doing it. So we're running on, like, every room has one working outlet except where we're in our bedroom, living room area. We have enough outlets here, but it shares that kitchen area. But that kitchen area we're in used to be the back patio that they enclosed. So it's definitely a Frankenstein situation.
No kidding. I mean, it's like you're
great.
just trying to sit down on a 3-legged stool.
I have everything I need. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't have a finished house, so or a yard or a painted house, or we need siding and windows and a new roof, and the only
if I was there, I'd help you.
Well, but you know what? He wants to do all the work himself, so I just get to be patient and wait for this rockiness at work to get smoothed out. And I think once he has a regular schedule and he's got a team of people with enough people, and they're working so hard and they're doing such a good job right now, and everybody's so much happier. So once he has enough people and he has a regular crew, everybody knows what they're doing and he can depend on everybody, and then they can finally go to 5 days instead of 6. I think that'll probably all come together around the time that the snow's gone and he can finally start getting to work. So I think he'll probably, I think the fence will be the first thing we finish. It really will change.
That makes sense, yeah.
Well, especially for the dog. She went over the fence on Christmas Eve, and so now I can't leave her outside for very long because I don't know if she's going to jump it again. So
that's what you said, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, so I just know that once spring hits and we can dig holes and finish the fence, then the fence will get done. Once the fence is done, the dog will be easier to manage.
It should be outside.
Yeah, and then I think the car will probably get finished around the same time as the fence, and then the house can start being a priority. So.
Then he can relearn how to drive.
Yeah. I think I'm only driving about once a week right now. It's really strange, but.
Yeah, well, I haven't driven since. I actually did drive in LeGrand, or heading out towards Union. That was with my friend. What's his nugget?
Ruben?
No. I was helping him move some farm equipment stuff.
Oh.
So I got to move the truck and trailer. And I go, man, that's the first time I've driven in 4 years. So, what the hell was his name, man? I had him in there as Jim from Lucky's. In my.
Craig? Are you talking about Craig?
Craig, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He might be a really good one to send this podcast to. But he might really enjoy this. And he might send it to other people. Who knows? Well, the fun thing is you can send the podcast link, like you can show it to other people around town, down in Costa Rica.
Don't you hate it when people point? But yeah. But I just saw he's on WhatsApp.
Oh, so you can find
it. Then I could talk about him, if he's listening and talk.
You could say,
hey, Greg, if you're out there listening.
Yeah.
Hey, pizza and beer buddy, when we used to get together, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I can go on forever.
You can do a shout out to people.
Yeah.
Why don't you give him a shout out right now and I'll.
I don't remember his last name.
You don't have to say his last name. He may not want you to say his last name.
Good point. Hey, Craig, this is Dave. Remember LeGrand when we used to get together in the winter nights and have pizza and beer? Just giving you a shout out saying, hey, how you doing?
Hi, Craig. I think I met him once. Him and his son were at your house, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said hi to him. At the house on M Street.
On M, okay.
Ooh. Yeah.
Was he there?
Yeah, that's when you guys started hanging out. Because I would come over or whatever, and you're like, hey, Craig was here. Or Craig's coming over later or something. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. I just pictured him in the one on 16th. But now that I know you do the commercial, my God, I'm gonna really pay close attention because I go, yeah, that's joy. That sure sounds like joy. And
funny.
A little bit longer, you get into a little, and I go, no, it's not. It's not her, but no, it was just a question mark. And now I know the rest of the story.
Yeah. That's funny that you didn't know it was me. That's cool, though. I like that.
Because I was kind of wondering who it was. I just thought maybe it was somebody doing, introducing this anchor to anybody that was, yelling. But I just thought it was something. It was their own commercial, man.
It's their script, and then I just record it, and then I pop it into the show and wherever I want to put it.
Right
so I put it at the beginning because they expect it, and in the middle somewhere because it seems appropriate to put it in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if we got a meeting for tomorrow, but
we do not because tomorrow's my TikTok day.
All right.
TikTok and church live on TikTok with my pastor live on YouTube.
Tomorrow, Sunday. Hey, today the Ducks won. Go Ducks.
Oh. And then I go live again. They're in the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah.
That's cool. I haven't seen the Fiesta Bowl since I was a BSU fan in Idaho. So,
right. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So, I didn't grow up watching football, but I don't hate it. I did sports in high school. So.
To this day, I can't really watch a full-on game.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I just can't. It's too much time to just, literally, I could do, I DVR'd it for that capability. I could do a 3.5 hour football game in an hour.
Oh, because you're fast forwarding, huh?
Well, no, not just fast forwarding, but I don't have to listen to them do the repeat of the last play, and I don't need to wait for a call when there was a penalty or whatever, or a timeout or any of that stuff. But I had it down to where I could do it in an hour. And see, I don't get the actual game yet.
So now what do you do?
Well, now I just got to watch it. But I just watch, portions, and then I'll maybe flip on a little something I'm watching on Netflix, and then
go back and forth.
Movies on Netflix.
What?
You get Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know any good movies you suggest?
Oh my gosh, I saw one about a girl who played chess. What's it
Yes,
called?
that's Emirates or
The
the Queen's Gambit.
There we go. Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, that was so good. I haven't watched a movie in forever, and that was one of the series I was watching is The Crown, I think.
So you recommend that? Because I heard a lot of that wasn't accurate.
Well, I don't know how accurate it is, but they started doing. I'm at the middle part, probably, or I'm in like 3 or 4 seasons into it, but it's a lot of America stuff now. It's up to the point where I was born, I think. So I'm not really into that part of it, you know. I wanted to know stuff before I was born, you know. Like I don't know much about England and all that stuff. I don't know. So, like Queen Elizabeth, I've grown up with her being an old lady the whole time I've been alive.
Right.
So,
right, me too.
The part where she's a kid and her dad's a king, that was interesting. And, you know, it's just the different culture. So and then at the same time I was watching it, a lot of the same issues that they were dealing with, I was dealing with at home with my own content creation and how to do this thing. Plus, Ray's work environment was changing because the boss got fired. So it's like all these things that were going on the TV, I was experiencing in my own life. And so it's like, okay, well, what did they do and how did they handle it and how can I learn from it? So I was using it not just as entertainment, I was trying to learn from it at the same time. And same with the girl with the chess, Queen's Gambit or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on too. So there's a lot of learning and teaching moments for me in that one. That was really fun to watch.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm so glad. I mean, when you beat that Russian event, you know. Yeah, that was just, I knew she was going to. I mean, I felt it.
Yeah. I think one of the really cool things about that was when she saw the guys she was playing all talking together as a team, and that one guy in New York had told her that they, you know, the difference is Americans want to do it all by themselves, but in Russia, they're a team and they work together to figure out the problem. So they had been working together to figure out how to beat her as 3 or 4 guys or whatever, and she's trying to do it alone. And so I loved when they all got on the phone and they were helping her. That was the most amazing thing. It's like she was friends, and that was cool.
That was cool because
anyway, this was really a really good life learning lesson for me because I have grown up independent. I don't want help, and you know, and it's like, okay, so you can do some things by yourself, things that you have to do by yourself, but there's other things where you need some friends and you need to have a team of people around you who can be supportive. And so I told Ray last night about the castle. about like when I figured out and I have $250,000 in the bank, then we're gonna rent a castle and he's gonna go over, you're gonna go over, and you've got your girl, she's gonna come probably, and and we're gonna set up. You know what I figured out? We can do the Dave and Joy show at the castle.
Right on. Well, they have castles here.
Do you? Find us one.
I'm sure they do. I don't know for sure.
Well, I was going to ask you if you could scope out if there's any castles down there that are on the coast. That would be fun to, you know, be on the beach. So they'd have to be probably like an old fortress that, you know, for wartime.
I mean, I would think it'd be inland. It wouldn't be near the beach.
Well, a lot of times
they might have lookouts.
Yeah, they might. It might be a fortress type of a thing, but you should and find us some cool down there because that would be fun to come down there and have one nearby you and be at your beach and you know you're part of the world. That would be fun. So
right on.
Yeah,
it's a date.
I know, and you know I love that Ray doesn't he doesn't do the eye-rolling thing like, oh, brother, here she goes again. You know, it's like, I get to just have my dream. He goes, that sounds like a good dream. I was like, I agree. I think it's for.
You know, I put that, I've told you this before, but but I always wanted a big boat, twin screws, and a fly bridge. I put it out there as a kid, I didn't know how I was going to get it. I knew I couldn't afford it, but I got it.
You did.
Put it out in the universe. I always wanted to front, not just be in a band, front a band. I put it out there as a kid. I mean, literally as an 18-year-old.
Right.
17 or whatever. My God, if that didn't come true.
I know, the Dave Young Band.
Yeah, DYB.
If we need to figure out how to put your CD music on Spotify, then we could actually use the music. We could use
that's going to be tough, but I don't know, do you have all my CDs?
I need to get them. Well, I ended up with some of them probably, right?
Yeah.
I put everything upstairs.
Yeah. And, because Marcel's involved, and I can't find it. Yeah, I never knew his phone number, but I knew where he lived.
Yeah.
And I was going to send him I'd have to get his permission because we co-produced it.
Oh, well, why don't you work on that, and then maybe eventually it'll happen. If you tracked him down, I'll bet he could put it on Spotify for you.
Oh, he could do it in a heartbeat. Now, mine, if we ever did something like that, some of them turned out all right. I got 2 of them that I did with him, and then I did like 4 or 5 myself. And so those we could split.
Yeah.
If we decided to, but just figuring out how to eat, what to buy, it's because it's not like here. Like I went to get hamburgers, right? I mix beans and salsa and hamburgers, and I can make like 12 tacos out of that.
Right.
And around a hamburger, we're gonna have tomorrow, so I'll probably write in again tomorrow and grab. I was gonna do it anyway, maybe get more food, and because those are so tasty, man, and nice, so easy, especially when it's all made up.
So what do you do with them? You put hamburger and what?
Hamburger and grilled beans.
Black beans?
Yeah, they're just black refried beans.
Oh, refried beans.
And then I put some.
Hamburger?
What?
You mix it with the hamburger?
Yeah, and then I add salsa.
Oh, so it's all one.
And that bonds it, and and so then I freeze it. I can freeze it, part of it, and just pull it out and let it thaw out during the day, and then I heat it up at night. Just throw it in the little deals, put some cheese on.
Well, thank you, because I have taco shells and Mexican rice thing, and I have hamburger and taco seasoning and salad and stuff, but I was kind of like, I'm not sure how to do this so it's not so soupy. So,
that works real well because it's not soupy. But
yeah.
One thing, did I tell you about? I sorry, now I'm just going again.
You're fine.
About my little salad that I make.
No, I don't think you did.
Because I hate peeling lettuce.
Yeah.
I think you might remember that from Penn Street, but I don't know. But down here it's not as. Sometimes it can be not that great. Plus, the idea of trying to clean it, make sure you get COVID off, all that. So what I started doing, and I eat it every night, except for the night when I go up, is all I do is I take like a half a cucumber, and I'll take maybe a third of a big tomato, and I'll take carrot, about a half a carrot, and avocado, and that's it, or avocado. Anyway, so
That's a cucumber, tomato, avocado, and what?
And then carrot. Yeah, so that's all. And then I mix it together and it'd be a full-on bowl. I mean, a big bowl. And then I put cheese on top of that, and then peanuts, just to give it some crunch.
Right.
And then just honey mustard, and it just takes a drizzle. You don't have to hardly put any in because the cucumber is moisture.
Oh, right.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I mean, I don't get tired of it. It's decent. It's good for me, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just not getting the leafy stuff.
You're still getting green, watery vegetables, though.
Yeah, I'm getting vegetables.
Similar and probably healthier.
And I'll make it all tomorrow. I'll probably make it tonight and then just leave it marinate, you know.
Oh,
and then
nice.
Tonight I'm definitely going to go down there and they have the best chicken sandwich. Oh, it's so good. So
I was going to tell you, I finally got to go. I finally got to go grocery shopping. I haven't been in forever, and I got to restock the shelves, the cupboards, and it was nice. Yeah, and he got home last night. He goes, "Whoa, somebody went shopping."
Right on.
I was there early, you know, first thing. So the marked down meats that were still good but had been reduced.
Right.
Yeah, I found some good ones. I got ribeye to surprise him. It's in the freezer now to surprise him at some point. And then I got pork chops. And then I got a couple big, like 2 of the 3-pound hamburger. They were reduced also. So anyway, so I need to get those divided up and cooked up and made into easy to pull out. Like you were talking about, put them in the freezer and thaw them out, you know, where they're already pre-cooked. So yeah, so I think, well, it's just exciting to finally have stuff in the, you know, in the fridge and freezer. And it's like, I just was, you know, it's like, can you bring something home? I got nothing to work with here. Like we could have rice and vegetables. I'm sick of ham. I don't want to find, you know, I know that there's some bacon in the big freezer, but I don't want to eat ham products right now. Pork. I don't want.
Hey, give me a month, you know.
Oh, yeah. So, and I got 3 bags of pre-done chicken for fajitas, so that I can thaw it out and put it on. It's already cooked, so I can thaw it out and we can have it cold or warm over salads or in fajita stuff or, you know, stuff like that. So, but mostly probably for on salad.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I finally have some options to work with. So if I'm going to make rice and veggies, I've got something he actually wants to eat with it. So,
nice.
Well,
yeah, because they don't have. They used to have a butcher shop.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see where, you know, it says butcher, but it's not open. And there may be a place in town, but I sure haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. And the grocery stores, like, you can't buy. There's no pork chops. Okay. Although I have like something pork, but I don't even think it's pork loin. Or get that.
Yeah.
But I want to get next. I mean, sometimes they have stuff like that, but I want to get a barbecue or, you know, just a small little cheap thing.
Yeah.
For cats and that, you know, I don't really care. And so, but anyway, then I could cook meat a little bit. You know, right now, literally, I just nuke it because I ran out of gas and I don't use it that much. It eats the house up and blah blah blah.
Oh, you have like a propane or gas?
It's a propane, yeah.
Yeah, we had that in Korea.
As long as I keep my belly full.
And you get to go to the ocean, yeah.
Oh, every day, girl. I'm going to try to do it every day of the year. I'm on, I think 16. I'm going to say 15, just so I...
Why don't you get a calendar and mark it off? That'd be fun.
I think I'll get a calendar. I saw one, and it was like, it seemed like a lot of money. It's down at a little store. I'll check in there today so I can, yeah.
That'll be fun, huh?
Yeah, it'd be little simple things in life, a goal.
Yeah.
Every day.
Well, that's with our Zoom call. You know, I didn't know if we'd get tired of them or what, but I'm still really enjoying them. What about you? Are you good?
Yeah. I mean,
okay, so I'll schedule Monday through Saturday again.
There's just days when I'm going to be down a little bit, you know.
And that's okay. Yeah. That's life. This is just us having a conversation. It doesn't have to look a certain way, except we got to both show up.
So, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Right. It's all done. I just go through it again and cut out whatever needs to cut out, and then I publish it. So
and we'll work on the format a little, you know. But just for, you know, in case it takes off and we make a gazillion, baby.
Well, Well, you know what would be fun is if like you spread the word down there and then you became a celebrity or something. That'd be fun. That's you being the rock star again. That doesn't have to have money attached to it. Just as fun. Oh, there's Dave from the Dave and Joy Show.
Don't miss the Joy. Yeah, the Dave and Joy podcast today.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I get more comfortable with certain things, and it's, I'm getting, I need to figure out.
Well, it'd be fun to have a conclusion. It'd be fun to have an intro, and so if you want to work on those things, I'm totally cool with that. Because I'm boring as just a
You're not boring.
I feel boring. So.
It's like, no, you don't. It's like Ed McMahon to Johnny Carson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In a way, I mean,
Well, yeah, you go back and forth. Like, I'm more fun when I'm hanging out chatting with you. I'm more fun when I'm hanging out with Ray, chatting with him. It's just.
Yeah.
But, if you were just hanging out with me all day and not like a fly on the wall, how they say, I'm not exciting.
Well, whatever. To me, you're joy, and you bring joy, and you're great.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I gotta go have a smoke. Sorry, I'm being terribly rude. Honest, but.
No, I totally get it. Ray smokes.
Then I'm gonna go swimming. So.
Yeah, well, I hope you have a wonderful day. So I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you Monday.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
That's dope. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Haven't heard about Anchor. It's the.
Thanks so much for joining me. And Dave, by the way, is back in the States. And but we still have a few of these episodes, and then we're gonna start making more podcasts, I think, once we get situated with our new lives. He's back in the States, and my life changed too. So anyway, but thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll join us again. Bye-bye.